Theory. Buying in. Now be seated. Just kidding. Buying in. We worked through hospitality. We worked through all those sessions about how to greet the stranger, how to know the stranger, how to understand our role. Now we have to decide, what is it that we're buying into? What is it that our hearts are so bursting about, we don't want to let it go? We will protect it, we will feed it, we will nurture it, and when someone comes to breathe fire on it, we will defend it with our whole being. What are those things? The next 4 weeks we're going to dive in and get comfortable in the core beliefs of our practice. And today is the first one. We promise to be open always and always open to the divine. The divine. I've chosen the word divine because God means nothing these days. You hear, and I say, oh God, all the time, right? That's the most powerful use of the word today in culture. You hear it over and over again all day long, and we are so sick. Oh, God! It doesn't evoke the mystery. It lets off steam. We feel better by saying it. But it has nothing to do with the mystery or the presence of the Holy One, that sacred being. God turns out to be a Germanic word. G-O-D. Comes from a Germanic word long ago that pointed to the infinite. And we've used it and used it and used it, and people have become non-church oriented, and now it's just become something we say when we need to blow off steam. So how do we get from there to something holy and sacred? I think we need to start looking at some of the other words we use so we can back up a little bit and see the wider picture. So this morning I choose the divine. Divine has 18 meanings in English. 18 different meanings. Of or pertaining to God, especially the Supreme Being. Addressed, appropriated, or devoted to God or a God. Religious, sacred, as in divine worship. Proceeding from God, or small letter G, God, as in divine laws. God-like, characteristic of or befitting a deity. Divine magnanimity. Heavenly or celestial, as in the divine kingdom. Informal. James would use this. As in extremely good. Unusually lovely. He has the most divine tenor voice. Something like that. Being a God. Being a divine person. She is a God. Of superhuman or surpassing excellence. Beauty is divine. Obsolete. Of pertaining to divinity or theology. That's obsolete. The obsolete definition is number 9. Of or pertaining to divinity or theology. It's the most current dictionary of today. Obsolete. Pertaining to theology or divinity. Could mean a theologian or a scholar in religion, a priest or a member of the clergy. It means to discover or declare something obscure or in the future by divination or prophecy. To discover water or metal by means of a divining rod. To perceive by insight or intuition, conjecture. You you get the idea. The word divine is not just about a person, a place, or a thing. It can be a noun, it can be a verb, and the only obsolete definition is the one that we keep using. The one that connects to our faith. So what are we going to do about this problem of God? Well, I have a class. So I'm going to do a commercial now and segue to the sermon. The God We Never Knew by Marcus Borg. Marcus Borg will be coming to the Good Shepherd at Saurita in January of 2009. So it'd be like meeting him for the first time. And we're going to read this book starting the first week in May, The God We Never Knew. Excellent book by Marcus Borg. So you can order the book and you can join me in class. The study guide will be available starting next week in the lobby. The God we never knew implies we knew a God at one time, yes? That God of our childhood. Our Father,
who art in heaven.
He's in heaven? Like away somewhere. Far away, like you only get to know Him when you're dead. We come to church to only meet Him when we're dead. Okay, that's weird. Our Father, the Good Shepherd.